That
Yeah.
boy.
So this has a very tight, frothy white head, and it is milk. It's like an egg yolk, milky.
Ew.
Um, yeah, opaque, murky. Cannot see through it. All right, we're good.
MySpace, Brian. What the?
Cheers, Bumpy. Sounds interesting.
Cheers. Let's go to Rhode Island, shall we?
All right.
East Coast liquor reviews.
Today, I'm going to review this burrito. Good.
'Cause it's
I'm
Friday.
eating it. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm hungry. All right. So, I got a beer from Warwick, Rhode Island.
Ooh.
This is from Proclamation.
Oh,
It's
no.
called Let the Smoke Clear.
Oh shit.
It's IPA. As you can see, it's a BMW that what do they call that? Fishbowl. It's like a fishbowl BMW.
Oh,
So this is a session IPA, clocking in at 4.20% alcohol by volume.
Christ, really?
Yes.
See what they're doing there. So yeah, this is their 420 release.
420.
Company
Alex.
out of Warwick, Rhode Island. You want to check them out? You go to proclamationale.com. It's so weird because I was literally just thinking about it. I don't have any Proclamation glassware. We gotta fix that here soon. But I do have my High Nine. I got this from High Nine Brewery out of Deep River, Connecticut. So I visited there. Really good brewery, actually. Very laid back and chill. Different board games. They actually have a Nintendo Switch on a projector. That you can play the Nintendo Switch there, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, let's pull this up.
Noise.
All right, so not super murky hazy, but a nice. I'd say that's actually like hazy straw color. Pretty much no clarity through it at all. A little bit of effervescence. Nice sudsy white foamy head on top, bone white head. Looks pretty good. We'll see how it is next time around. Cheers.
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 Now we eat this burrito.
You were there, you were there, and then you were there. Cool. Where's the viewers? Oh, you should bring them in. Come on, Bourbon Bounty. Cheers. Go sup to that guy, Bourbon Bounty. He's a good dude.
Hi, Judy.
Clam bacon back in the day. Whoa. Clam
Frying
bacon.
bacon.
LOL, chow down. Clam bacon. I don't want to know. You look that up on Urban Dictionary or something, right? No, don't do that. But we got another beer. We're all doing beers today. No wine. I don't think there's ever been a wine. And there's obviously been spirits, but somebody's got to bring a wine sometime. But here's a beer from the Imperial Brewing Company in Greater Good. I went there a couple weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? Before I played a show down the street, actually in Worcester, Massachusetts. It's a 1 pint, 16 fluid ounces, New England IPA, New England India Pale Ale with pineapples, 8%. It's called Big Summer, 8% New England Pale Ale with pineapples.
Nice.
Well, come on. All right, cool. And they were running a deal. I suppose the deal would still be on from 2 weeks ago. That you buy 2 4-packs, I think of anything really, and they were $29 for 2 of the 4-packs. And if you wanted to buy a case of beer, it was only $80.
Ooh.
Economical beer there, Tanner and folks. All right, let's. I've had one of these at the brewery. We tried that with a buddy of mine that went to the show, and I've had one of these cans since. So here's the last can in a Spiegelau IPA glass. I stopped using these for some reason, but I gotta start using them again. Bam. Ooh, come on.
Hey.
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 It's a little orangey in my light, a little more lemony yellow, darker here. Their website says 8% NEPA with pineapple, Sabro, and Galaxy hops. Pineapple, a tropical summer sipper. Cheers. We'll get back to this greater good in a minute. Ooh, look at that at the top. Yeah. All right. Cheers. Let's go back
Cheers.
to the Beer Master, shall we? And we
All right. As we all know, this is what I am drinking. Jid and I. It's hard to see. It's hard to see that stuff. There you go. There we go. So
You should probably turn a light on in your room, Alex.
I do have a light, but I don't have it right on. That is true. I have two lights, but I didn't want to put them both on, as you know. So we got a nice, delicious pinkish reddish beer. Obviously, it looks delicious. I mean, people keep telling me Mortalis is good, so I figured, bring this on the show. This is actually my last can of it, so I'm gonna have to get more.
Dave wants to know if it's creamy. Let him know when you get
We're
there.
gonna find out.
Bill, hello, Dave.
You smell that raspberry. You also smell that banana and all that good stuff. That's what you want. The puree, whatever Beer Man said or Bumpy said, I don't know what that is. I guess it's the stuff that you see on the glass after you drink.
Parfait.
Yes, there we go. Perfect. I'm guessing that's the stuff that you see on the glass after you're drinking it. So let's see what this tastes like. And cheers.
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 Parfaits are usually layered.
Cheers. Let's drink one or two. Yeah.
Very, very. It's a little thick. It's very creamy a little bit, because like a milkshake, like a smoothie, like it's supposed to do.
Looks like a McDonald's drink, says my buddy Dave.
Yeah.
I guess it could be a McDonald's drink, but it's not. Unless you go to the UK, you might be able to get a McDonald's milkshake or whatever with alcohol in it, because I think UK
Hell yeah.
or Australia, one of those two, you can go to McDonald's and get beer while you're having your delicious burgers.
Make beer.
Yeah, I told him, tasting that little raspberry, tastes a little bit of banana, but now it's more raspberry. I'll tell you, these beers can fool you. Is it a good summer beer? Oh yeah. It reminds me of the summer. It's very, 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 very delicious. It's a little sour, but not too bad. It's not like soury to the point that it's gonna pucker your teeth. So
Okay, you're what now?
Your what?
cheeks, pucker your cheeks.
Oh.
Balloon, not.
Misunderstood. Sorry about that.
No, it's
But I appreciate you asking the question, because I thought I said it right, but I think I might have misunderstood some people. But yeah, so that's what it is. But it doesn't do that. It's not like some other sour beers that do that. This is just. I tell you, you're a trip there, Angie. You're a trip.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to behave myself.
Well, no, you got to have fun, Angie. That's why that's what the channel is called. Have fun with Angie, or whatever. I'm trying to make.
That'll be my fourth channel.
Yes. Yes. I might start doing other channels too. We'll see. Oh, you're a trip, Angie. But no, this stuff is good. It is a little drying. But it does have a good, like I said, when I first drank it was banana, but as I'm drinking it, it's more raspberry. But I do like the flavor. It is very good. And as people have said on this panel and other people have said, Mortalis is a good beer. I'm gonna try to find some Mortalis New England IPAs or something like that. Right, if I go to Roger Wilco's this weekend. If I don't go this weekend, I'll go the following weekend. But I'll be definitely getting some more beer this weekend, regardless.
All
But because I gotta get some new brew, I gotta get some new brew for the legendary Bumpy show. That's why I wasn't around on Monday, because I didn't have any new brew for the legendary Bumpy.
Because you drank them all.
Yeah, I drank them all as I was, you know how it but it's good. I'm gonna shut up now. If you can get the beer, it's very delicious. If you like a fruity, creamy, somewhat sour beer, it's perfect. I mean, again, Mortalis has these beers. Just any brewery has these kind of beers. Drecker, all of them. Just check them all out. Let me know what you think of it. It's a good beer. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll let you know what the rating is next time around. Cheers.
All right, let's go to Angie, shall we?
Oh no. Oh no. I've got the sillies, so I just want to apologize first.
That's
of all.
okay. You're supposed to do that, Angie, because you're just
This is
being
my
you.
second 8%, so I can't
Okay.
help you.
You gotta
but-
have fun.
I kind of cheated. I've been drinking this entire show, so I'm just gonna, tell you.
Show it how it is.
It's strawberry jam, not grape. Roasted peanuts. Okay, a little peanut brittle. I smell peanut brittle. I guess that's what
Whoa.
caramel. Little brown sugar. And bread. I smell the bread. It's like a multi-grain. That's the weedy, I guess, that I can smell. Okay, so let's smell. Let's drink it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Please be delicious.
Mm.
Ooh, that's good. That's really good. It's creamy.
Ooh,
Yes. Score on that
It is creamy.
score on that one.
It's creamy and it's like
Delicious.
medium body and it's delicious.
There you go.
So, and I'm not gonna say anything about the teats. I'm not gonna tell you.
Whoa, where are we going with that one? I don't want to know.
I swear to God, that's what I heard him say. That's just, it's me. Yeah.
No, I was trying to say the other thing, but I think I
Teats.
said
You were
something.
saying cheeks, but my ears heard teats, and I'm like,
I understand what you're saying. I understand. That is a missing.
I want what he's having.
Wow. Yeah, you might
Okay,
not. I don't know.
moving swiftly on. Okay, so it's
Switch
and
it.
it's 8%, so it's got the most bang for its buck, which is very important to me. I don't want any wimpy beer, right?
Right.
Oh,
Gives
wimpy
you the
too.
nice warm fuzzies in the feels, but it doesn't taste real boozy. But it's not one that you would like drink if you had like a bushel of crabs or
A bushel of
pizza or a half a bushel, whatever. I don't know what they go by, but it's more of like a by itself, like a dessert kind of wine, or not wine, beer, I guess, if they have dessert beers, because it's really sweet. I don't have a bushel.
No. I know what you mean, though. Maryland crab, the blue crab.
Oh man,
A
yeah.
bush
So,
full.
I'm off tonight. Do I score it now or no?
No,
Okay.
next time around.
Okay, so
It
it
is
is
good.
delicious and it is creamy. So,
There'll be no
Oh.
scoring for you.
oh God, I lost my scoring. Oh, privileges. Okay.
No, well, we'll come back around for your score when we do the next round. That's what we'll
Thanks.
do.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, Angie. All right.
Whoopee.
Rubber roads torn.
All right, I'm going to cut straight to the point on this one. I don't like this beer.
For no 100 rating.
So it's a good thing I bought a 4-pack.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's got it's got a decent distance on the aromas, but getting the aromas, it's not boiled. It smells like mash, which is cloying, nasty. It smells a bit sour, like the mash has gone sour type. Sour, not like it's a sour beer, but kind of like you get bread damp and then you just leave it out on the counter. Type.
Ew.
Yeah, it's
Who
got
does
bad.
that?
And then there's like some musky and like a slight kind of citrusy smells.
yummy.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, Bumpy, you know what you do with that stale bread? You use it to clean up. You use it to pick up your spilled whiskey.
Ooh, yikes.
It's true. Yeah, the body. Yeah. It's not creamy.
Ah, damn it. Not darn it.
Had the biggest
Drying to the palate. It's full of carbonation prickles.
Darn.
The flavor is about the same as the aromas. It's just this kind of like it tastes like mash water.
Oof.
And then there's a hoppiness. It's just kind of musky and kind of bread that's kind of going bad type flavors, and bitterness is like low side moderate. It's got some type of citrusy note to it, but it's just the malt and that musky note just come through so much. Yeah. I don't like it.
Not to be confused with mashed potatoes, right?
Yeah. Don't get confused with mashed potatoes.
Mashed
potatoes.
Mashed potatoes are delicious.
Whoa. Not that bitter.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got to call them as you see them, and you were.
Yeah.
calling
It's an interesting thing that they try to do, but this is one that I don't think they should do again.
How unfortunate.
Yeah, how unfortunate. You
I'm
know,
sorry.
That sounds nasty.
Unreal.
Not creamy. Strike one.
Read
Yeah.
a strongly worded letter.
Yeah, strongly worded email. Tell him.
Harder?
Well, thanks, Bumpy. Well,
I'll let Dan tell him because he's
Yeah,
best
really
friends
didn't
with
respond.
him. Yeah, nobody responds to me.
It's all right.
Or me.
Who
Me
the hell
neither.
are you?
Well, we'll come back around with Bumpy's.
Wait, you're the guy that disses all of our beers?
Here's 12.
Very high rating. Soon enough. Thanks, Bumpy.
That's Dan. They're like, hey, are you the guy that disses all our beers? Here's 12 of them.
There's 12 more.
Put a beer in, shall we?
All right, so scenic. Okay, this is bow and arrow out of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Go into arrow.
Scenic West. There it is. All right, let's get into the nose. Let me just kind of spread it around a little bit.
Spread it around. Hi,
Oh,
Mr.
that has a like a
Hello.
ninny kind of smell to it.
Ninny?
We were just talking about that, Tanner.
An
Yeah.
innie or a ninny?
Huh?
You say a ninny?
I think
Oh,
he
no,
said an innie.
Oniony.
Oh, onion.
Oniony.
Oniony.
Wow.
Okay.
Oniony, garlic kind of
See,
thing.
this was another Keith situation. I thought he said an innie, like a belly button.
Oof.
But it
I'm
also
gonna go get
has
another beer. I'm almost
papaya guavas in this as well. Hold on, give me a can.
Holding on, giving you a can. No, I can't give you a can over the phone.
Oh, that. Now I get nectarine, peach. Yeah, a little papaya. Dank. There's some dank cannabis.
Oh,
This with the onion, kind of a more of a green onion or something. Yeah, kind of slightly vegetal. Let's get into the note or flavor. But yeah, a good looking beer. I showed you it. Let's drink it. Cheers.
Please,
Come on.
cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh fuck! Oh my god, it's good.
oh.
Really good.
Alex
Grape,
100 is coming out.
watermelon. Grape and watermelon. Candied purple grapes, sweet grapes, and
Ooh.
watermelon with guava, a little pineapple, candied cotton candy coming through.
Wow. Whoa.
This is great. Like, this is fantastic.
Excellent.
Holy crap. It's smooth and creamy. It's definitely a New England style for sure. It doesn't have the alcohol. It feels a little lighter on that in that sense, but it has a good body to it. You know, like a nice medium body for sure.
Pyramid, did you say creamy? That's good.
Oh, it's creamy. Yeah, it's
Awesome.
creamy. It's good. It's sweet. It's got a little bit of salty. They all kind of have a salty kind of soury kick to them. Sometimes, it just seems like it. There's always some kind of, depending on the style, but it seems like a lot of these, or like the IPAs, they always have like a little sour added in with that sweetness. But the New Englands are really sweet on the front. They're really nice, sweet, and then they kind of like kick down into this like crazy like sour, salty, and then sweet again. Like it's weird how the layers affect your tongue and palate when you drink a New England style, man. They're so great. They have such a great flavor profile to them.
And I love those kind of flavors.
Very candy though, all around. There is definitely peach apricot as well. There's stone fruits coming through. Dry on the finish, but fluffy throughout. Like a very fluffy, sweet kind of salty sour, and then into a sweet kind of again. And then you get that candied kind of cotton candy finish. And it's fucking lovely. It's not sticking on the lips. It's not sweet enough to stick something on the lips. 6.5, that's not going to be super crazy, but it does have that feeling of sweetness. It's very
like the beer man's O face after that first sip.
Oh my god, this is
Oh my
like
God, you guys are bad.
Like Ryan.
fucking great, man. No, seriously. All right. You know where I'm going to go with this? Probably on the Alex scale. But cheers.
Oh, so no 100 rating or the Alex 100?
Possible.
All right.
Next time around, people.
Cheers. Beer man.
Cheers.
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 All right. Let
So-
the smoke clear with the BMW.
You fuck nerds.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Get fucked in a beer.
It is very it's got a nice earthy it's like earthy hop resin, but not as intense as what you would get out of like a regular single IPA or a double IPA. There's actually a little bit of like a spicy hop. I do get, when I first smelled it, I got mandarin, so it does have a nice citrusy, fruity aspect to it. But then it also has pineapple and papaya, a little bit of breadiness in there. Yeah, it smells solid. I can kind of see where they're going with this. It's kind of like a session IPA with a little bit more of a earthy, dank quality to it. So let's try it out. Cheers.
Nice.
Oh.
Cheers.
Please be delicious.
Now I just had I just had this, which was actually pretty
Nice.
dank and earthy. This, it kind of gives you that herbal, herbaceous, dare I say, like marijuana, like dank quality,
Mm.
but it's very like subdued. I didn't even say the date. This is super fresh, by the way. This was brewed 4/19/2023.
Ozzy, cheers.
It was brewed a day before 4/20, so it's a week old.
It's a wheel.
Uh,
A wheel. Literally.
On the palate, I get just like a little bit of like citrusy orange. It's not that mandarin like I was getting on the nose, but it's just like a citrusy orange. Little papaya as well on the palate. Actually, I just kind of got like a like that candied gummy note I sometimes get with New England IPAs. Good amount of bitterness lingers around. It's about medium bitterness. Carbonation is definitely on the lighter side of medium. Mouthfeel. It's got some good mouthfeel for a 4.2% IPA or a session IPA. If I handed this, I think you'd probably think that this was an IPA in the lower ABV range. I don't think you would think it was as low as this 4.2. I had a 2.5 or something crazy from Treehouse. It was called their January Julius. It actually got sent to me by Steven. It was a mystery beer. And it was like super, super light. It's kind of going towards that realm, but you can still tell this still has that IPA backbone to it. But it is getting there. Yeah, it's a solid brew. The flavors are a little bit more mellowed, and it's super crushable and drinkable. It's like it's pretty much just like a super light. It's like a diet IPA with a little bit of a dank earthy aspect to it. So I like it. I think it's pretty good. And this actually was $3, so $3 per can, and it's definitely worth the money. So it's got that nice hop saturation, and maybe one night you don't want to get super hammered. It's a good beer to just have a couple. You know, maybe you got a long day the next day, and you just want to have a couple beers. This is something that I would recommend for sure. So I'll sit and sip on this a little bit longer. Come over a rating next time around. So cheers, guys.
Long
Cheers.
That's a long day. What in the? Let's put everybody in the order they came, so I keep you all straightened out with who goes when and where. All right. The big, I think it's Big Summer. The Big Summer from that Greater Good Brewing Company in Worcester, Massachusetts. They are known as America's All Imperial Brewing Company. They do some non-imperial beers. However, I forget what the name that they use. They use a different naming convention for a brewery when they're not doing their big imperial 8% plus beers. But most of the time, 99% of the time, Greater Good is doing these imperial beers. They're located on 55 Millbrook Road in Worcester, Massachusetts. And they say on the back of the can, Big Summer is a New England India Pale Ale paired with Sandy Toes. Best paired with Sandy Toes or Campfires by the Lake. Ew. The Galaxy and Sabro hops provide a clean citrus, coconut, and stone fruit aromas matched perfectly with bountiful amounts of fresh pineapple. This juice bomb is a perfect summer sipper. All right.
Nice.
A fucking summer sipper. And this is done on the 5th, or canned on the 5th of April. All right. I poured some
Jesus.
you probably won't see it. You're not going to see it. I poured some amoebas from the bottom of the can. The yeast strain. You can kind of see maybe a little bit of the yeast strain around here too. Nice one finger head. It is got some nice, awesome lacing, and it's more orangey than lemon yellow like this, but you can't see anything through it. No. Let's get a nose on that Big Summer. Oh yeah, totally the pineapple flesh and juice is in there. Definitely white bready malt. I am getting some of the 8%, but it's not super boozy. It's definitely letting me know it's an imperial style IPA. White bready malt underneath that, super dank. It has some lactose or lactose style sweetness in it.
Nice.
Bubble gum a little bit. There's like a white peppercorn or some kind of a pepperiness in the background. Let's try that. There could be some of the alcohol, but yeah, let's or actually the unfiltered yeast nature could be giving me that peppercorn kind of note. Let's try it on camera. Cheers to the Big Summer coming.
Cheers,
Coming
man.
up soon, the Big
Cheers.
Summer.
Please be delicious. Cheers.
One more sip. It's kind of drying.
Ooh, that's not good.
Very drying initially, with the big pineapple sweet flavor up front.
That's giving me a sign it's not creamy. Damn.
The head and the foam kind of is, but the body of the beer, I mean, the head, look at that lacing. It is kind of creamy, the head and the top of the beer. Kind of meringue-y. Meringue? I made up a word. It's meringue.
That's a word, meringue. Yeah, that's a word.
Meringue.
I think you meant like meringue pie, kind of like.
Meringue pie, kind of like in the head.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm assuming. Yeah, that's what I think you were trying to say.
I'm getting a cereal grain oatiness, maybe is what I'm getting there.
Okay, that's perfect.
Dry. It's going in a cotton mouth drying direction, which is kind of cool. That pineapple's all up front. It gives you all the sweet bready malts up front, and then it dries. So you're not left with any residual sweetness basically at all. You get the dried pineapple fruit towards the end of the finish. The drying. It's a little chalky, to be completely honest. It's kind of making me smack my lips with the dryness, to be completely honest, or just smack just as a chewiness, I guess, from the dryness, if that makes any sense. Keep wanting to do this with the mouth. What else can I say? There's a little bit of there's definitely a dank, earthy quality. Yeah, there's definitely a dank, earthy quality. It's a medium. I didn't get to that. It's a medium bodied. Yeah, medium plus, going towards the full end of the spectrum of the body. But I would say it's a high side of medium. It's pretty moderately crisp. Moderate, not a heavy crispness. It's somewhat refreshing. You're gonna have to really like this earthy, almost sometimes in these New England IPAs, I get a vegetal note that's akin to, I don't know if anybody has ever had this experience before, that's akin to something like a celery stalk, that kind of a earthy vegetal note. And it's super clean, and it's, for the most part, it's pretty clean, fairly clean, semi-dry, and it is refreshing as all hell for the most part. It just leaves you with a little bit of that chalkiness in there, that earthy bitterness in there in the background, and some of that dank earthiness. So if you like all of those things, you want a real different experience to the New England IPA with how drying this thing is, then try the Big Summer. I would recommend any of their beers from Greater Good. They're definitely a step up in the ABV direction. And they do some really good stouts as well. So far, I really can't complain. This is one of my least favorite of the Greater Goods, just because of how it drying and not quite fatiguing, but I can see if I wanted to drink another one of these, if I grabbed another pint, it might be a little fatiguing with that dryness. I might want something that has a little bit more sweet flavor or more bready malts to counteract. So anyways, that should get a good B+ rating. We'll see what that is. Let's go back around the horn, shall we? We're going to do one more pass around for ratings, and then we'll get to any kind of shout outs we want to do for your personal YouTube channels and whoever else you want to say, yo, go check out their channels. So without further ado, we go back for the Immortalis Gemini with Alex Beer match with the final thoughts and ratings.
Well, again,
He's done, baby.
yeah, this is good.
Almost
I've
done.
had a 4-pack earlier, and obviously I had it for the whole couple weeks. So I'm gonna, if I don't get some more Talos this weekend, I will get some more next week. Because this weekend
Or Immortalis.
I might go to Canals, because they might not have more Talos in Canals, but we're definitely going to Roger Wilco's maybe next week. After this week, we'll see. See what happens. What I'm in the mood for this weekend. If I'm in the mood for Canals or Roger Wilco's. Either way, the beer.
The Alex 100.
As of this moment, I'll give it a 99.
Whoa! Woo!
Give it a 99. I mean, because again,
Quite a 100.
so almost there. Because again, it's a good beer. It's very flavorful. Again,
Where's the Drewski meme when you need it?
well, I think one of you have that. I think.
Oh shit!
I don't have
Yeah,
one.
somebody has it. I thought it was Bumpy. Somebody has it.
Probably.
Either way, I give it a 99. Get some more Talos. I think Legendary Tanner's had more Talos beers and stuff like that. Again, this is my first time actually having more Talos.
Oh, yeah? All right.
Well, my first time technically in a sense of having the first pack of Mortalis. I never had any other packs of Mortalis yet, so I'm looking forward to
Is it a
getting
collab?
more. So my first round with Mortalis has been wonderful. This was the last can. So yeah, if you can get it, please do check out the Mortalis stuff. I'm actually gonna try to find some Mortalis stouts and Mortalis New England IPAs. If they have more smoothies, I'll try that too. But I want to try the other stuff as well.
Not sure if I've ever heard of any of their IPAs, but knowing all these breweries, they should have an IPA as well to keep up
They
with
should, but I don't know.
the want, right?
Hoping. We can only hope. If not, I'll just drink their smoothie stuff that they have.
Oh, wham, right?
Yeah. I mean, if that's all they're making, there's nothing you can do about it. But if they are making smoothies and other stuff, then I'm going to try it.
Butter stuff.
So, yeah. Check it out. Cheers. And that's that.
On to the highlight of our program. It's Angie.
Okay, so I love this stuff. All right. Oh, what's all over the label? Oh,
It wasn't expensive at all. It's got the sticker there. It wasn't even $3. Hell yeah. Good deal for the
I got
potatoes,
3 singles. I should have just opted for the 6-pack, but it's really good. It's
Sounds like.
yeah. I'm so sorry. I had 3 of them, and I'm feeling
You're a
really
legend if you believe you are. I think Alex once said that.
yay.
So do. Legendary.
Amen. Legendary Alex.
Or I adapted that from an Alex thing.
It's really tasty. I like the Saranac S'mores Porter.
Mm.
Ooh.
This is right up there with that. Like, you want to have something sweet, something, delectable, yummy, got bang for the buck. You know what I'm saying? This is it. This is your go-to for sure. Because it's 8. I think the Saranac is like 4.7 or something like that. So,
So you have to drink twice as many?
what's that?
Do we have to drink twice as many? No,
Right.
I don't think that's how alcohol works.
It's really tasty. I'm gonna give it
Oh,
you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give it 100 because
oh.
Alex 100. Awesome.
it's getting 100. It is creamy and it is delicious.
There
There you have it.
Alex 100. Yes. Alex 100.
Mhm.
We got you. The
Cheers.
100. Was that your first 100? That must be.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't recall now that 100. But there's been a lot of programs we are all on, so I don't know.
I don't know either.
Cheers.
I know I'd get in multiple hundreds, so I know that for a fact.
You know who's not going to give
Thanks
a
for
100?
having me up, Eric. I'm sorry that I've
I
had
am
this
not
squeeze.
sorry for that. Cheers. You know who's not
I
going to
give
give
it a
100?
negative 100.
Yeah.
Keep it up, Mr. Boston.
At least that means at least a 0.
They should pay me millions of dollars because I drank it.
You found a better product already.
Yeah, I moved on to some bourbon.
One Scotch, one bourbon, one beer.
So I'm not going to finish drinking this because it's not worth the calories to me. I'd rather
I
have
like it.
different beer or whatnot. I'll score it out of 32 out of 50, though. I'll say it's drinkable because it is drinkable. It's just definitely not my cup of tea. Somebody out there might like it, but not me for sure. Yeah, this is one that I hope that they don't make anymore. But like I said, there's probably going to be somebody out there that's telling them that it's the greatest thing ever made. And they'll continue to make it, but I definitely will not buy it. The Sous Vide Kettlehead Brewing Company. Bah.
Bad.
All right. Well,
I'm sorry, Bumpy, that you did not enjoy your beer.
You
Beer
did.
That's
Man
always a
says,
disappointment.
cool.
Cool.
Cool for a different thing. Well,
I believe
cheers.
I looked it up. I believe sous vide means get fucked nerds. No, I'm just kidding.
You fuck nerds. I'm ready. All right. We'll stop the bleeding. Thank you, Bumpy.
Stop the bleeding.
Stop the bleeding.
Yeah, anybody got a tampoon?
IPA.
Tim,
Great
Boone.
IPA. Spearman's
Man.
turn.
All right, so hey man, this didn't have a score on Beer Advocate, but they left some ratings about it being really bad sounding, and I'm like, no, this is not at all. This is like really good. Come on, no, it's really good though. Seriously, like this sucker like packs a punch, man. It like Skittles, definitely. Like every time you take a sip, you're getting. It's like you put all the colors in the rainbow in your mouth.
You taste the rainbow.
Taste
Oh
the
my God.
rainbow.
Oh, it tastes like
Taste
a
the
Bud Light.
rainbow, son of a bitch. Yeah,
Amazing.
it's delicious.
I
It's
wish I could
creamy,
taste the
it's
colors of the
smooth,
rainbow. That would be awesome.
so New England. It's so New England. And for a 6.5, it does not even taste like it. It actually feels like it has a little higher ABV. I don't get any alcohol, but it's got this thickness and body that like kind of delivers like, hey, I'm bigger than that. But no, I'd give this a 97 out of 100 for sure. It's fracking delicious.
Ooh, that's nice.
It's very good. So please look if you can find them, check it out. I don't know what their distribution is like, but Bow and Arrow.
You were saying on, not on Beer Advocate, but was it on Untapped? It didn't seem like it got very good ratings.
Beer Advocate, it was more on the 4 out of 5 range.
Oh, all right.
So I upped it a bit just because I really like the body mount. Everything was New England, but then you get that Skittles flavor, and it's just so cool. It was awesome. It tasted good. So,
well, cool.
If it makes you happy, why not?
I like how Miss Piggy told me in the chat. She said, "Keep drinking that bourbon." She called me fat too.
Oh wow!
Oh, really? Oh, how did I?
It's not good.
Was that PHAT or
No, she put
FAT.
FAT capital
Oh,
too.
what the hell?
Fat
Big A,
drinking
what?
that bourbon.
Oh no!
Drinking that
Mr.
bourbon.
Piggy, you're a trip. Come to work.
And then she stuck her tongue out and she said,
Beer Man, it looks like it never sent. He was going to try again with your
Yeah, try again.
email. All right. Are we on to the East Coast liquor reviews?
hello.
Hello.
All right. Let the smoke clear. It's pretty good. I do like it.
Let it clear, Mr. Tan.
Typically, I'm not a super big fan of session IPAs. I think it's pretty solid though. It's I think it'll have a certain market where certain beer drinkers would love it. I think it's just very light and subdued for my personal palate. overall, I think it's a good beer. I like what they did. It does kind of have that Proclamation signature taste, but just like a little bit more earthy and dank, but super light in the flavor. I give it I go 88. I think it's pretty good. Not too bad. Typically, I'm not like I said, I'm not really a huge fan of the session IPAs, but I can see some people really enjoying this. So solid. Cheers.
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 Cheers. Cheers.
Tears.
Yo. Right, now we're in order again. Right on, Ryan. Cheers, Ryan.
Cheezers.
Jabuka. I'm gonna get your fucking name right one.
Jesus criminy.
Jacobco.
Jabu.
Jakubkov. Jakubkov.
Cubs, the Chicago.
I don't know
Cubs.
why I can get it. We're both Marylanders. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sure. Why not? In case Sadio is watching hockey, go Bruins. I know he loves the Bruins. Not really. Here's a beer that us Bruins fans are drinking. Greater Good Brewing Company. The Big Summer, 8%. New England IPA with pineapples. So let's... the more I drink this beer, the more drying it seems to get over time when it starts to warm up slightly. There's a terpene-like quality, I suppose. It's going in that sort of a dank direction. I did buy one of their beers that they make called a Pulp Daddy. They did a Dank Daddy edition with the terpenes in it. Maybe I'll have to bring that on one of these review shows. Maybe I'll do it next week. Yeah, man. That'll be before I head out to Memphis, Tennessee to see Drunken One and Elbow 88.
Oh,
And what's the other
man,
dude? They're
that's so
Flacco and
Sean and Nelly.
Shane Fudge and family. We'll see how that goes.
Yes.
John and
Oh, I
Nelly.
wish I could
Oh, yeah,
go.
John
You
and
have
Nelly
such a
is
good time.
coming. We'll see them hopefully. Look at the lacing stuck on that glass. Damn. Oh, it is like all kinds of stuck on there. So, yeah, it's definitely got a really dank nature in the dryness to it. It's a little. It's really a little, even with the pineapple notes, they're so quick and then they get out of there, and then you get left with the dryingness of the pineapple. So you're not really left with a sweet pineapple taste. So for me, this is almost, I'm going to give it a 87.
Okay.
But there you go. I do think it's a B+ beer. I do think if you like New England IPAs, definitely give it a try if you can. It's a little too drying and cloying, I guess. Almost the dryness almost makes it a little bit cloying and fatiguing after a while. A little bit of a chalky aftertaste as well, or taste left in the mouth. Feel that's not super delectable, but this is definitely a unique tasting beer with that dry, dank essence going on. It does have some bitterness when it dries. There is some earthy bitter. More of the juicy quality comes out in the bitterness right before it dries. So you're getting pineapple dryness, smidge of the juiciness from the hops right before it wants to dry again. I think we've probably talked about it before. I don't know if it was off air or whatever, but maybe that's part. Maybe Beer Man will be able to tell me. Maybe that's what I'm getting from some of that Sabro hop. I'm not exactly sure about the Sabro hop, but maybe it lends itself to that juicier, drier quality. I'm not 100% positive. That's seems like a newer hop to me in name on a beer label. But there you go, 87. And again, you go if you're in the Worcester, Massachusetts area, you can get there. Tanner, I know you wanted to go there. If they're still doing it right now, again, 2 4-packs of pretty much anything, $29. A whole case for $80, which is 24 beers. Much cheaper and more economical than Treehouse beer. So you know what? go to both, but definitely the value is greater good these days, or mostly over 8%.
But
Can't
Eric,
go wrong.
hey, Eric, maybe you and Tanner can go to Greater Good. It's always,
That would be cool at some point. Yeah, I mean,
that's always option.
I know that's on. It's been on Tanner's list for a little while. So they have a really nice sitting area outside.
No,
but
my point is, will you go with Tanner though? I mean,
You know what, Alex?
when you roll up,
like that.
when you roll up,
you
to
don't
Greater-
like I love you.
you roll up to Greater Good Brewing Company, you look around. When you roll up into the area where it's at, I looked at my buddy Mark and said, "I think we just stumbled into Inglewood, California." And no sooner did I say it's the projects basically. And no sooner. It's nice when you go to that brewery, but like leading up to it, it's like the projects. I'm like, it looks like we're in Inglewood. And no sooner did I say that, did this dude in his, I don't know what it was, a Honda Accord or whatever, that looked like Snoop Dogg, looked out the window with his pre-roll, just laughing and smiling. I mean, like, yep, we're in Inglewood. That's the craziest thing. Anyways, Snoop Dogg was there once I said Inglewood. I was like, holy, where are we now?
Oh man, I've driven through
Good brewery, though. I highly recommend
on
them.
my bike.
And what I recommend now for a nice segue is, let me pull up the photo overlay. Bam. Here we are. We all have YouTube channels. Hit the subscribe. All of our names of our YouTube channels are here as our actual name. Hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. For every time we do a live, we go and do a premiere, or we put out a video, you'll be notified. So we would all appreciate the subscription. And let's go over to Alex, the Beer Master, to talk more about his channel, what's coming up, and if you would like to have you guys check out any other YouTube channel people. Go ahead, Alex.
All right, so tomorrow night we're actually going to be doing Alex Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30. And, like I usually do. And then obviously occasionally I'll do Alex and Friends, pepper a couple episodes, during the week as well. But that is the main day, Thursday night around 10 o'clock, 10:30. But obviously there could be episodes during the week sometimes. So stay tuned for that. And then obviously Friday night, we're just doing wild card. But I got another idea for next Friday. My aunt gave it to me, so I'll tell you all about that come Food Friday of this week, right after tomorrow. So, yeah. And it's not really, it's not per se, it's not a sandwich, it's not any of that. So I'll give you a hint on that one. So
it's not anchovy pizza, right? We talked about that at one point.
We will do that one day. But
That'll be cool. I will join you for that. I like.
It's not gonna be that this week. No.
I like anchovies on Caesar salad.
But yeah. So that's what's going on. So wild card around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for Food Friday with Alex, and then tomorrow night, like I said, Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30, and then obviously there's episodes of Alex Friends during the week. You know that, and then other YouTubers, just check out Legendary Victopolis. Check out Beer Hounds. No Hype Beer Reviews. Check out all of our YouTube channels. Please enjoy.
Did you say Beer Hounds? Woo!
Yeah.
Legendary Victopolis and all that, and then also just check out all of our YouTube channels. Please enjoy. Cheers.
Check out Mr. Bill on Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
Cheers. We're going to talk about the YouTube channel known as Angie's Fluid Art with Angie. Go right ahead, Angie.
Thanks. Yeah, that's my main
Or maybe
channel.
we'll just laugh about it.
You're just wrong. You're wrong.
It's wrong.
My main channel is Angie's Fluid Art, where I do fluid art on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm really excited because I've kind of segued my beer reviewing and my art together. I went to Collective Arts and submitted some of my art.
Oh, nice. Yes, you finally did that. Nice.
I did. And they emailed me back and accepted it. So I'm really
Oh shit.
And I called it Hold My Beer because it's got a hand on it.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to trying that beer with that stuff on.
So we'll see. I'm not sure when they're going to make their decision or whatever, but at least they accepted me into the thing. So I'm excited.
Nice.
To possibly be on can art. That'll be really cool.
Cheers.
I want my hand on cans.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
Can't wait to see
So-
it. Yeah, hey, I mean, come on.
And I have 2 other channels. One is just being Angie, where I do my after parties, the Alex and Friends after parties and stuff like that. But it got a strike, so I created Angie Following the Rules. So you can go to either one. That's where the shenanigans happen and the fun. So
Yeah.
but I would just want to shout out all these fine gentlemen here on the panel with me. Thank you, Eric, for letting me come up. Even though I had the sillies, I was really trying to be professional.
You were
You're just being Angie.
But I'm just being Angie, and I'm not following the rules. So yeah, but I do appreciate you guys letting me come up and review beers with you guys.
Follow the manual.
It feels like you take me seriously, which means a lot. So thank you for that.
You're
And
allowed.
shout outs, other shout outs, Art by Sparkle. I would just want to say hello, love, and happy birthday to Tom, your husband. I'm
Oh,
sure
cheers,
you guys
Tom.
have a beautiful, beautiful day. And let's see. Gosh, I already shouted out all you guys. Elbow 88. Great piano player and singer and just awesome human being. And that was a middle finger to the tubes. It was just a touch of sarcasm, just a touch, just
Oh, yeah.
a little bit.
The Maryland thing.
I have such a, don't even get me started. Anyway, so, okay, I've had 3 of these and I'm feeling pretty good. So I can't remember where I stopped, but I love all of you guys. And thanks for letting me be here.
Cool. Right on. Thank you.
Cheers.
This rule breaker. You are a rule breaker.
That's
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
I was on another tab and I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, did I accidentally switch to another friggin'
To a
video?
metal band music. Yeah.
Watching the dog, man.
Little Dudley Priest there. Yeah, so on my channel on Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern time, you'll see an astronaut as he's getting a new brew. Get yeah, who the hell's calling me now? Is my power gonna go out again? So shut up, people. Yeah, new brew. Name of the show starts at 8 p.m. on Monday nights. Be there, maybe. And then I'll just I'll shout out one person. Let's shout out Stony over at Stoneyard Vineyards.
Oh,
Nice homebrew channel he's got. He also does a few other things on the side as well, but one of the things I also enjoy is when he does his cooking videos. So he makes some lovely looking vegetable soup and other nice meals as well, along with his home brew. He's also the worst beer reviewer on the internet.
Oh,
Cheers.
we're all safe from the worst beer reviewers of all time, Brady. Right, beer man. What says the wait a minute, hold on, I gotta beat that guy. What says the nose of knowledge?
The Notes of Knowledge says that I will have Beer and Cheese Tuesday next week at 8 o'clock Eastern. Please show up for that if you'd like to pair some beer and cheese. It's always fun. Wednesday will be all spun out again. We assigned some adjectives to y'all's good people. But if you are new to the thing and want to be on there, you can just bring whatever you want for the first one. Yeah, it's fun times. Starts Gauntlet out for the Wednesday, gets us into the wild card Wednesday mood, and gets us over here. And we all help each other out. Great community. So I think Wednesdays are Wednesdays are pretty crazy, for some fucking weird way.
Hell yeah!
Weird way, but
The Gauntlet, they call it.
the Gauntlet,
In a fun way. In a fun way.
Yeah.
It used to be the Gauntlet.
It is my Saturday. It's Saturday tomorrow. So no, I'll be brewing tomorrow. I'm not gonna cut out, but I might actually do some things while I'm in the back end with you guys, just to prepare myself for tomorrow because I want to start early. I don't want to do a nighttime brew.
What time are you gonna start?
Well, I'm hoping I can get it done in the morning before 12, my time. So it'll be around 10.
What would the time for me when you start? What time would it be?
Well, it'll be before your show for sure. But
Oh no, I know that. But I'm saying, what time will it be on my time?
I can't tell at the moment.
7 o'clock. If you start at 10, he's at 7.
I'm gonna get up about 8 o'clock my time, and then hopefully start an hour after, as soon as the
I get
water.
it, man.
But I'm brewing. God damn it! I'm brewing Eric's Thomas Mel 75s in his name, the Flava Seva. So it's an American amber ale. So we're gonna put some flavor on the end of that and some dry hops.
Yeah.
And make it nice.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. So cheers. Thank you. Thanks, Eric.
Cheers.
You got it.
Yes.
As Alex would say, appreciate you.
Yeah.
The East Coast
Oh,
part of Rhode Island.
All right.
Ready to go?
Shout outs for me. Check out my reviews. Pretty much a variety reviewer. Anything alcohol, beer, whiskey. I've been recently I just recently put out a new series for the channel. It's called Repurchase or Pass. The name of that one is pretty much going to be whiskey, but then I might kind of do the same style with beer reviews. So we'll see what happens. I kind of like the format of it. It's fun. Pretty much after I finish whatever bottles, I tell you whether or not if I buy them again or not. And the last one was 5 bourbons under $60. And then also go check out, I just recently reviewed a sour beer that is completely blue. Go check that out.
That was so cool.
It honestly was
That was crazy.
Hours, so go watch the review. And shout outs for other people. This guy, Independent Joe, cool dude. Does a lot of bourbon and just straight up whiskey reviews. Go check him out. And also go check out John and Ellie, Georgia Beer Reviews. So one whiskey guy, one beer guy. Cheers.
Cheers. The cheers, says Nightbot, is right back at you. Oh my God, I'm behind on shit. Happy birthday, Steven.
Hello.
It's reserved for hangovers. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's your birthday?
No, July. Mid-July.
Hey, it's Keith. Hello. Welcome back, Keith. What's
Keith,
up?
darling.
Independent Joe. Thanks for tuning in, Keith. Hi, Keith. Steven is saving that stout for the right moment. Oh, cool. Keith, what's up? All right. Awesome. Yes. Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Flavor Saver
I hope
American.
it comes out right.
We'll see that one, round 2 with the Beer Man Beers. I just got your T-shirt. That was cool. Got that Bubblegum craft beer shirt.
Oh, cool. All right. Good.
I remember ordering that. That's a nice looking shirt. Good fabric. I can't complain with the quality.
Hey,
That's
guys, I keep going to Independent Joe and it keeps going to Joe Biden, which doesn't mean
Independent Joe. You mean Joe Lieberman? He wasn't independent.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
I have a
I'm
political science degree, but I
Did you click the link in the chat, Alex, or did you type in Joe?
I just typed in Independent Joe on YouTube.
links in the chat, Alex.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, East Coast has it there in the chat. Here it is.
Thanks, bud. How
I'll
dumb
leave it up there for half a second. So my thing here on the YouTubes is I call them what I do. So I'm Thomas Metal 75 on this channel. What I do is Massachusetts beer reviews. I'm from the great state of Massachusetts, if you couldn't guess right there. And there's the logo. I don't know if the state of Massachusetts is going to kill me from jacking up their state flag or whatever, but there it is. So yeah, we do this every Wednesday. As far as I can do it, Alex, the beer master, will supplement that as my co-pilot, and he will restream it to my channel as well when I can't do it due to work obligations or band rehearsal obligations. I'm in a band called Oxblood Forge. If you like Iron Maiden and doom metal and Black Sabbath, you should take a listen to Oxblood Forge. We're on all social media platforms. Stream it and buy it anywhere you can find it online. So yeah, we do this 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's Wildcard Wednesday. Bring a beer, wine, spirit, any adult beverage. Don't be a douche. I'm gonna shout out. Let's see. I'm gonna shout out Go Boston Bruins. I'm going to shout out. Let me go actually onto YouTube and shout out. I like to shout out some different people all the time. Oh, recently I like to shout out some different people. Let's shout out the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society of America. They're an independent bottling company that does independent bottlings of multitudes of different Scotch malt whiskeys. And one of the guys that's on that is from another channel called the Scotch Test Dummies. His name is Scott, and they're very knowledgeable about the Scotch whiskey. So go check out those guys. And you know what? I was just watching them yesterday talk about the greatest 80s guitar players of all time. They do mostly whiskeys and beers a couple of times on their channel. 21090. Go check them out. The number 2, the word 10, and the number 90. From, I believe, Angie, they're also from Maryland. So
yes, they are.
Yes. On that front. So Scotch Malt Society of America and 21090. Number 210. And
yeah, legendary Todd. Yes.
Todd is a great man there. That's a cool show.
Can't wait to meet him, actually.
And again, everybody, I'm going to harp on this because we're all on the same team. We're not competing against each other. That's not here. But again, we all have our own channels. You saw our names. You heard about it. Hit the subscription button one more time. And actually, if you hit it one more time, you're going to unsubscribe. So if you hit it once, don't hit the button again. Twice.
Right, Ryan?
Okay. Every time you hit that notification bell, you'll know when we're doing a premiere, or we put out a new video. So I'm going to say thank you, everybody. I know I haven't gotten to everybody's channels there, or everybody's comments here from the end of the channel. You played the ritual chord today. Very good. Maryland represent. Sure, the Old Testament. I love Testament. I got a buddy of mine. Testament. That's pretty cool. So, anyways, we're gonna end the stream out here, and you know what? Since I don't really give a flying rat's ass, actually, nobody that's here in the private chat could actually chat, or nobody here in the chat during the video could actually chat unless they were subscribing and unless they were a subscriber of my channel for more than 5 minutes. But I will put the chat or the StreamYard link up now as we're going to exit out here. If anybody wants to come on, I can't stay on all night long, but for a little while I will be on off air. If anybody wants to come up, come on over. Yeah, Josh, whatever. And like I say in the end of my shows, and I'll let Alex go next. Until next time, wait a minute. Until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Subscribe to everybody. Cheers. We'll see you soon. What do you say?
This is Tanner, the Beer Master.
This is Alex, the Beer Master. This is Alex, the Beer Master. We will see you all on the next live stream, next video. This is Alex, the Beer Master, signing out. Cheers, everybody.
Wildcard!